What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am doing race picks for the Coca-Cola 600. Let's go ahead and just jump straight to. This is the longest NASCAR night, as it's going to be a 600-mile race. We will have the 550 horsepower package this weekend. There's also going to be PJ1 traction compound on the racetrack as well, and it's going to be a day-to-night transition. So that's something we're going to be watching this weekend here at Charlotte. But first, let's take a look at weather before we jump into the picks. So the weather looks really promising. There's only a 20% chance of rain with partly cloudy skies, and the weather looks pretty nice. It looks like it's going to be pretty warm when it goes, but as we get farther into tonight, the track's going to cool off, and more grip is going to be on the racetrack. So anyway, let's go ahead and just jump straight into picks. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I do a suck pick, an underdog pick, a winner pick, and the ones that you need to watch out for the weekend as well, drivers that could honestly contend for the victory. I usually choose about 4 or 5 drivers to keep an eye on for these races. So let's start off with the suck pick. Who is my suck pick for this year's Coca-Cola 600? I looked up this guy's average for this weekend, and his average finish here is a 28.8 in 10 races, and his best career finish in here at Charlotte is 15th position. That's not the Charlotte Roll, but that's the regular Charlotte track. My suck pick is going to be Matt DiBenedetto. Now, Matt DiBenedetto has definitely been improving, even though he's had a couple kind of iffy weeks here in the last couple weeks. But he's just absolutely struggled here historically at Charlotte Motor Speedway, despite what car he's been. I mean, he's in Wood Brothers in both races, and he got a best finish of 15 in both races last year. I think Matty D is going to struggle. I don't think the 21 car is going to show a lot of speed this weekend, and I think he is going to struggle this weekend here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And now we're going to jump onto the underdog pick for this weekend's race here in the Coke 600. Who is my underdog pick? My underdog pick for this weekend has an 11th place average finish. He has one top 10 and another finish inside the top 20. Plus, he's also going to be running the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Is going to be attempting to qualify for the Jordan Anderson Racing Organization in the number 31. If he is able to qualify into that event, I expect that he will have a lot of experience in that. Plus, he won the Xfinity Series race in 2019, and he's also been really strong on the mile and a half. And when he's raced in the Xfinity Series and come back to the Cup Series, he's ran a lot better. My underdog pick is going to be Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick has shown a lot of speed on the metal hats this year, especially at Homestead, and the high groove should be able to come in where the drivers who can run the high line very well, I think are going to show a lot of speed. I think Tyler Reddick at least will get a top 10 this week, and he's had a lot of momentum so far this year. Finished in the top 10 last week. He hasn't finished outside the top 10, I believe, in the last 4 or 5 races, so he's had a lot of speed, and I think he's going to continue that momentum, and I think he's going to run very well here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And now we're going to jump onto the winner's pick for this year's Coca-Cola 600. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick doesn't have arguably one of the best average finishes here, but that was in Chip Ganassi Racing Equipment. And not only that, he's been super strong on the mile and a half, finishing in the top 5 at Homestead Miami Speedway, winning at Las Vegas, contending at Kansas, having a ton of speed. And he has finished a runner-up in the last 3 races. And the last time he did that, which was 2017, he ended up winning the next race at Auto Club. My winner's pick is going to be Kyle Larson. Like I mentioned, Kyle Larson has finished runner-up in the last 3 races, and he's been very fast, and he's arguably been the strongest driver on the mile and a half this year. And if not for some bad issues and some calls that have been made by NASCAR, among other things, I think Kyle Larson honestly would have more wins than he has right now. He's arguably been the strongest driver for sure on the mile and a half, and arguably the strongest driver this year, and I think he's going to show a lot of speed, and I think that he is going to get a second win of the year and his 8th or 9th career victory in his NASCAR Cup Series career. I think Kyle Larson is going to come across the line first and score the victory in this year's Coca-Cola 600. And now we're going to talk about the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend's Coca-Cola 600. Who is the ones you need to watch out for? The first one is going to be Truex Jr. Truex Jr. has been the biggest competitor to Kyle Larson on the mile and a half this year. Plus, he has won 3 races here at Charlotte. The Coke 600 2016, the Fall 2017 race, and the Coke 600 in 2019 as well. And he's been absolutely strong historically at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I think he'll have a lot of speed, and I think he'll have a shot at least for sure for a top 5, and I think he'll have a shot to contend for winning this year's Coca-Cola 600. The second driver we need to watch out for is going to be Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott does have a winner. He actually won the last time we were here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Hendrick Motorsports tends to bring a really fast package, especially at Charlotte. And I think that Chase Elliott will definitely have a lot of speed. And I think he will definitely have a shot of bringing Hendrick Motorsports the most all-time wins. I think Chase Elliott will have a lot of speed. He's been having a lot of momentum in the last couple weeks to 2 straight top 5s. And as the season goes on, Chase Elliott tends to get stronger. Therefore, I think Chase Elliott will have a lot of speed in this year's Coke 600. The third driver you need to watch out for is going to be William Byron. Now, William Byron's average finish here at Charlotte is not that great, to be honest with you, and he did finish outside the top 10 for the first time in nearly 11 or 12 weeks. But I think he's going to finish in the top 10 once again, start up a new streak. He's going to have a ton of speed. I think he at least definitely has a shot for a top 5. He's really, really fast in a mile and a half this year. He and Rudy Figo have been gelling very, very well, and I think he's going to have a lot of speed this weekend, and I think he's going to have a shot of contending at least for maybe for the win, and have a shot of at least contending for a top 5 in this year's Coke 600. And the final driver that you need to watch out for this year's Coca-Cola 600 is going to be Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski does have 2 wins here, including last year's Coca-Cola 600, and he's been really, really fast also in the mile and a half. Not as good as he's been in previous years on mile and a half tracks, but Brad Keselowski has definitely had a lot of speed this year, and he's been historically good here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Regardless of what configuration we've run, he's been historically really good at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Therefore, I think Brad Keselowski is going to have a lot of speed, and I think he's going to be a big contender in this year's Coca-Cola 600. So, anyway, just a reminder on the picks. My suck pick is going to be Matt DiBenedetto. My underdog pick is going to be Tyler Reddick. And my winner's pick for this year's Coca-Cola 600 is going to be Kyle Larson. It'll get his second win of the year. And the ones you need to watch for, of course, Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Brad Keselowski. So, anyway, that is going to be for this weekend's picks video for the Coca-Cola 600. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notification on, so you be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links description below for that, and comment your picks for this weekend's Coca-Cola 600. Who do you think is going to struggle? Who do you think is going to be underdog? And who do you think is going to win this weekend's Coca-Cola 600? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time for some great and awesome NASCAR content. Take care, everybody.